At the beginning of the drama, we see the male lead, Dae-hyun, who is going to meet his girlfriend with flowers. But on the way, he sees a cat stuck in a drain, so he helps it, which also gets his clothes dirty. But then he gives the cat to a student and starts to run from there. Just then, a girl who is the female lead, Yoo-jung, is also going somewhere in a hurry, and Dae-hyun and Yoo-jung are about to collide with each other. But they are saved. They both look at each other, but they don't stop. In the next scene, Yoo-jung is walking with her friend when, on the way, she sees a boy at a cafe who is very handsome. Yoo-jung was just staring at that boy, and this boy is none other than Dae-hyun. Just then, the bus arrives, so Yoo-jung leaves with her friends, and Dae-hyun is sitting with his girlfriend. So his girlfriend says, "You are a very good person, but you are not made for me." Saying this, she gives Dae-hyun his teddy bear back, breaks up with him, and leaves. So Dae-hyun becomes very sad and starts drinking. After this, Yoo-jung is about to smoke with her friends, but they run out of cigarettes. Just then, Yoo-jung sees Dae-hyun coming towards her, who throws the teddy bear in the trash and starts to leave. So Yoo-jung goes to him and tells him to bring cigarettes from the convenience store. Dae-hyun says, "Are you crazy?" and starts to leave. Then Yoo-jung stops him and says, "You seem like a very nice person. Please, help me." So Dae-hyun angrily says, "No, I am not a good person. I am very bad, and I am not kidding." But Yoo-jung is not scared of him and starts requesting him very sweetly. So Dae-hyun buys something else instead of cigarettes and brings it to her, saying, "This is not good for your health. Quit it." Hearing this, Yoo-jung's friends get very angry at Dae-hyun. So Dae-hyun starts to leave and says, "When you guys grow up, you can smoke. So use your youth in the right place." Saying this, Dae-hyun starts to leave, but Yoo-jung tells him to stop and then kisses him. Seeing all this, Yoo-jung's friends are shocked, and Dae-hyun is also very shocked. And then Yoo-jung says, "Thank you for worrying about me. You were the first person who stopped me from smoking." And then she asks Dae-hyun for his number. Dae-hyun is still so shocked that he doesn't even realize it and gives his number. So Yoo-jung saves the number and says, "I will call at night. Don't block my number." And she gives Dae-hyun a flying kiss and leaves from there. Now we see a scene from 3 years later where Dae-hyun runs a convenience store, but his store doesn't do well. During the day, Dae-hyun's dad stays at the store, and at night, Dae-hyun used to stay there. But now Dae-hyun's dad's health deteriorates, so now Dae-hyun runs the store himself. Just then, at his dad's suggestion, Dae-hyun puts up a poster for a part-time job, but no one comes. So Dae-hyun starts working alone, but just then, Yoo-jung comes there for the part-time job. At first, Dae-hyun doesn't recognize Yoo-jung, but after a while, he remembers that she is the same girl who kissed him 3 years ago. Yoo-jung is deliberately acting as if she doesn't know anything, and Dae-hyun also notices this. Now Dae-hyun doesn't want to hire her because he doesn't think she's a good girl, so he makes a lot of excuses, but none of his excuses work. Just then, Dae-hyun starts feeling sleepy, so Yoo-jung had brought tea with her, so she gives tea to Dae-hyun. As soon as he drinks the tea, Dae-hyun falls asleep right there. When Dae-hyun wakes up after some time, there are a lot of customers in his shop, which leaves Dae-hyun quite surprised. And on the other side, Yoo-jung is running the store. So Dae-hyun runs to Yoo-jung, and Yoo-jung says, "So, can I come to work from tomorrow?" Dae-hyun says, "There is another interview tomorrow, so I will let you know." Hearing this, Yoo-jung pretends to cry and says, "I feel bad for the person who will come for the interview tomorrow, because I am 100% sure that I will get this job." And then she starts laughing. Seeing her, Dae-hyun starts thinking, "If that's the case, I will hire you, and then find some fault to fire you." And then Dae-hyun introduces Yoo-jung to his mom and says, she will work at the store as an intern. Only if she does a good job will she be hired for the regular job. After this, Dae-hyun starts telling Yoo-jung how to do which task, but Yoo-jung knows everything. Seeing this, Dae-hyun is surprised and asks her, "Have you worked at a store before?" Yoo-jung says, "Yes, I have done a little bit of work." So Dae-hyun says, "Then you must know about cigarette brands because that's what sells the most at the store." Yoo-jung says, "I don't know and I have never smoked." Seeing this, Dae-hyun starts laughing because 3 years ago, it was Yoo-jung who had asked Dae-hyun to bring cigarettes, and now Dae-hyun thinks that she also lies. In the next scene, Dae-hyun goes to meet his girlfriend whose name is Yeon-ju. Dae-hyun asks her, "Can we have lunch together?" So Yeon-ju says, "I am going to a lunch meeting with my team. We will meet at the hotel at night." Saying this, Yeon-ju leaves. In the next scene, when Yoo-jung comes to work, Dae-hyun is waiting for her. Yoo-jung smells the perfume and says to Dae-hyun, "You wore this perfume to impress me?" Dae-hyun says, "I am going to meet my girlfriend. That's why I wore perfume." Hearing this, Yoo-jung is shocked and says, "You have a girlfriend?" Dae-hyun says, "Of course I have a girlfriend, but why do you look so angry? Is it possible that you are jealous?" Yoo-jung says, "No, I feel bad for your girlfriend. Daehyun asks, "Why do you feel bad for her?" Yoo-jung says, "Because you are going to see me every day. In this way, a day will come when you will fall in love with me, so tell her sorry in advance from my side." Hearing all this, Daehyun is quite surprised and says, "I think your mental state is not right." Saying this, he leaves. Hearing about Daehyun's girlfriend, Yoo-jung becomes very sad. In the next scene, when Daehyun goes to the hotel, he finds out that Yeonju had called him there to exercise with her. Daehyun had come thinking of something else, so he gets a little disappointed. And while they are exercising, Yoo-jung sends a lot of messages to disturb Daehyun. When Daehyun reads those messages, she has described everything about what she is doing at the store, how many customers came, what they bought, and she starts telling everything. Seeing this, Daehyun starts laughing. So Yeonju asks him, "Who are you messaging?" Daehyun says, "I am talking to my part-timer." Just then, Daehyun gets a call from his friend Dal-shik, who tells him Yoo-jung is partying at the store with her friends. Hearing this, Daehyun says to Yeonju, "I have to go to the store because the part-timers are doing something wrong at the store." Saying this, he leaves. In the next scene, when Daehyun reaches the store, Yoo-jung is drinking with her friends there. Daehyun thinks, "Today I will not spare her. Her job is gone." Thinking this, he goes to Yoo-jung, and Yoo-jung says, "You came so early? Were you missing me? So you came?" Daehyun says, "I want to get rid of you. That's why I came." Then Yoo-jung grabs Daehyun and takes him to her friends and says, "Meet my friends." And then, due to drinking too much, she falls asleep right there. Then Daehyun starts getting angry at her friends and says, "Why did you guys come here?" So Yoo-jung's friends trap Daehyun in their words and start forcing him to drink. So Daehyun also drinks a lot. Just then, Yeonju also sees all this while sitting in a taxi and says angrily, "You left me alone to have fun with these girls?" and leaves from there. Here, after drinking, Yoo-jung's friends tell Daehyun something. Hearing this, Daehyun is surprised and falls asleep there in a drunken state. After some time, when Yoo-jung wakes up, she tries to wake Daehyun up, but he doesn't get up. Just then, her friends tell her, "We told him everything about why you came to work here." Hearing this, Yoo-jung gets angry and then takes Daehyun to a room in that same store and makes him sleep. She starts looking at him and says, "I came here so that I could see you all the time." Saying this, Yoo-jung starts to leave when Daehyun grabs her hand and asks her to stop. Hearing this, Yoo-jung becomes happy, but just then, Daehyun says, "Yeonju." Hearing this, Yoo-jung gets angry and slaps Daehyun hard several times and leaves from there in anger. In the next scene, Yoo-jung is sleeping at home. Next to her is the same teddy bear that Daehyun had thrown in the dustbin 3 years ago, and Yoo-jung is still very angry about what happened last night. In the next scene, when Daehyun goes to the store, there are a lot of customers there. Daehyun sees Yoo-jung working and remembers what happened last night. Now we see a scene from the past where Yoo-jung's friends had told Daehyun, "When Yoo-jung kissed you 3 years ago, it was her first kiss." Hearing this, Daehyun starts laughing and says, "So why did she kiss me? Does she like me?" Yoo-jung's friends say, "Yes." And hearing this, Daehyun is shocked. Yoo-jung's friends also tell him, after that first kiss, Yoo-jung didn't kiss anyone else, and that kiss became her last kiss. Now, in the present scene, Daehyun composes himself and says, "I came here to fire Yoo-jung." Just then, Yoo-jung sees Daehyun and says hi to him with gestures and tells him that many customers came today, and the sales have also increased a lot. So Daehyun goes inside and says angrily to Yoo-jung, "Your friends came here yesterday, but they didn't pay, so I came here to fire you from this job." Hearing this, Yoo-jung says, "I brought my friends here so that the sales would increase, and they also paid for whatever they took." Daehyun asks, "Then where is the money?" Yoo-jung says, "It's in your pocket." When Daehyun puts his hand in his pocket, a lot of money comes out of it. Seeing this, he is surprised. Now we find out that Yoo-jung's friends had put the money in Daehyun's pocket, and at that time, Daehyun had also done the ooh la la dance. Daehyun had forgotten these things, and because of this, he feels very embarrassed. In the next scene, Yoo-jung's friends send Yoo-jung a video in which Daehyun is dancing at the store. And here Daehyun is at home and thinking about what Yoo-jung must be doing at the store. So he checks the CCTV footage, and in it, Yoo-jung is dancing, and she is doing the same dance as Daehyun. Seeing this, he is surprised and then smiles too. Now we see that Daehyun and Yoo-jung are both smiling together, and while dancing, they both kiss each other, but this is only Yoo-jung's dream. Just then, Yoo-jung wakes up. Then, 3 men enter the store who talk very rudely to Yoo-jung and also throw money at her. Seeing this, Yoo-jung gets very angry but controls herself so that Daehyun doesn't face any trouble because of her. After some time, those 3 men finish finish eating but leave without cleaning the table, which makes Yoo-jung very angry again, but she controls herself. The next day, Yoo-jung comes to the store all dressed up. Dae-hyun says, "A package will arrive here today, so you receive it." Yoo-jung asks, "What is in that package?" Dae-hyun doesn't tell her anything and, after looking at her, says, "You look very different today. I think a lot of customers are going to come to the store today. So today's challenge is that 200 customers should come to the store." Yoo-jung accepts this challenge, and Dae-hyun leaves from there. Just then, Yoo-jung's friend Hwang arrives there, so Yoo-jung and Hwang sit and start talking. Then some customers come there, and these are the same customers who had come the previous night and had troubled Yoo-jung. And today too, those men buy goods worth only 1,000 yen, but steal a lot of items and leave. Yoo-jung had seen them stealing, so she gets very angry. Hwang tells her, "Calm down," but Yoo-jung says to Hwang, "You manage the store for a while, I will be right back." Saying this, she goes after those 3 men and says to them, "Pay for whatever you stole from the store, and never steal again." But those 3 men refuse to do so, which makes Yoo-jung even angrier, and she starts hitting them. Dal-shik is passing by, so he sees all this and also records it, and Yoo-jung is also looking at Dal-shik. Here, Dal-shik is about to call Dae-hyun and tell him everything when Yoo-jung comes to him. Dal-shik gets scared and starts saying, "I didn't see anything." So Yoo-jung threatens Dal-shik, saying, "If you tell Dae-hyun anything, it won't be good for you." In the next scene, Dae-hyun comes to the store and finds the package, inside which is a sweater. Just then, Dae-hyun gets a call from Yeon-ju. He starts talking to her, but Yoo-jung gets very angry, and here Dae-hyun says to Yeon-ju, "Tomorrow is your dad's birthday, right? I want to meet him and wish him a happy birthday myself, and I have bought a sweater to gift him." Hearing this, Yeon-ju says, "My dad's health is not good, so we want to celebrate his birthday simply at home." Hearing this, Dae-hyun says, "Does that mean I won't be able to meet your dad this year either?" Yeon-ju says, "I am sorry, but I will introduce you to him soon." In the next scene, Dae-hyun calls Yoo-jung to the store early. Yoo-jung asks him, "Why did you call me to the store so early today?" Dae-hyun says, "I have to go to a reunion today." Yoo-jung says, "Okay, but I won't be able to come to work tomorrow because I have some plans." After this, Dae-hyun goes to the reunion where his friends have come. All of Dae-hyun's friends know that Dae-hyun likes Yeon-ju, who belongs to a rich family. Dae-hyun's friend tells Dae-hyun, "Marry her before she changes her mind." Just then, Dae-hyun starts to go to the washroom, and in the same hotel, he sees Yeon-ju, who has come with her family, and with her is Yeon-ju's director, Jo-sung. Jo-sung also gives Yeon-ju a sweater of the same brand that Dae-hyun had bought for Yeon-ju's dad. Seeing this, Dae-hyun becomes very sad because Yeon-ju had told him that she wanted to celebrate her dad's birthday simply at home. After this, Yeon-ju and Jo-sung are looking at a family album together, and we find out that Yeon-ju and Jo-sung are childhood friends. And we also find out that Yeon-ju has not yet told her parents that she is dating Dae-hyun. After learning this, Jo-sung is also quite surprised. In next scene, after the reunion, when Dae-hyun goes to the store, Yoo-jung asks him, "Why is your face so sad?" Dae-hyun doesn't say anything and buys some beers from his own store. Then, Yoo-jung tells him, "I have completed your challenge." Today, a total of 204 customers came to the store, but Dae-hyun is so sad that he doesn't even pay attention to Yoo-jung's words and leaves from there. Seeing this, Yoo-jung also gets a little sad. In the next scene, Yeon-ju asks Dae-hyun to meet in the evening. After that, Dae-hyun and Yeon-ju are having dinner at a restaurant in the evening. Yeon-ju says, "We promised each other that we wouldn't keep any secrets from each other. You already know director Jo-sung. He came to my dad's birthday party yesterday. He had dinner with us and also had wine with my family. To be honest, we both know each other very well because we have been friends since childhood." After hearing all this, Dae-hyun feels a little relaxed. Yeon-ju says, "I tried to imagine the look on your face seeing Jo-sung with my parents, and I realized that you would be very sad." Dae-hyun says, "You don't need to tell me all this. I have full faith in you." And then they are leaving when Dae-hyun sees that a new bar has opened. So he takes Yeon-ju to that bar for a drink. After some time, Yoo-jung also comes to the same bar for a drink with her friend. Just then, some girls also go into the same bar, but they are minors, so they are not allowed entry into the bar. So those girls start arguing with the bar staff. Just then, Yeon-ju has to go to the washroom, but those girls are blocking the way. So Yeon-ju pushes them aside and goes to the washroom. And those girls don't like Yeon-ju's attitude, so they also follow Yeon-ju into the washroom. 2 girls stand outside the washroom door so that no one can go inside, and one girl goes inside and starts asking Yeon-ju for money. Just then, Yoo-jung also starts to go to the washroom, but those girls don't let Yoo-jung go to the washroom, which makes Yoo-jung angry, and she starts hitting those girls. She beats them and goes inside. Just then, Yeonju sees an opportunity and sends a message to Dae-hyun, and here Yoo-jung also starts hitting that same girl. Now, as soon as Dae-hyun arrives there, Yoo-jung is pulling Yeonju because she had to go to the bathroom urgently. So Dae-hyun pushes Yoo-jung down because he didn't know that it was Yoo-jung. But as soon as Yoo-jung stands up, Dae-hyun and Yoo-jung are surprised to see each other. And when Yeonju asks, Dae-hyun explains, "She is my store's part-timer." Then Yoo-jung also finds out that Yeonju is Dae-hyun's girlfriend. And then all three of them stand there surprised, looking at each other. Then Dae-hyun asks, "What happened here? What were you two doing?" Yoo-jung says, "First you tell me what you are doing here in the ladies' washroom." And then looking at Dae-hyun, Yoo-jung starts smiling. Seeing this, Yeonju deliberately pretends that she is not well. So Dae-hyun starts getting angry at Yoo-jung and says, "What were you doing here? And why were you beating these people?" Yoo-jung says, "It's not what it looks like." Dae-hyun says, "Then what is it? What happened? Did Yoo-jung do this?" Yoo-jung says to Yeonju, "Why don't you just tell the truth that I wasn't bullying you?" Yeonju says, "What do I know? Maybe you were in cahoots with them." Yoo-jung says angrily, "I saved you from getting beaten up and you are saying this?" Dae-hyun says angrily, "Are you threatening Yeonju? You said you had a family matter today, but you are here fighting in a bar. I am very disappointed in you." Saying this, he takes Yeonju and leaves from there, which makes Yoo-jung angry too. Now Dae-hyun is going to drop Yeonju home, and Yeonju says to Dae-hyun, "Fire Yoo-jung from your store because how can a girl who fights work in your store?" Dae-hyun says, "I can't fire her from the store because I promised her that I would let her work at the store." Hearing this, Yeonju gets angry and leaves from there, upset. Scene, Yoo-jung is drinking with her friends and tells them the whole story. Just then, a boy comes there, and seeing Yoo-jung, he goes to her and says, "You are Yoo-jung, right?" Yoo-jung says, "Yes, but who are you?" The boy takes off his mask and introduces himself as Ji-wook. Yoo-jung's friends are surprised to see him because he is a celebrity. But Yoo-jung doesn't remember anything. Ji-wook says, "Your dad used to train me. Don't you remember?" Hearing this, Yoo-jung remembers that this is the boy she used to call by the nickname Puppy. And then Yoo-jung starts pulling Ji-wook's cheeks and says, "You've grown up quite a bit." Seeing Yoo-jung do this, her friends are quite surprised. In the next scene, Dal-shik is sitting at the store when Dae-hyun comes and checks today's sales. Today, there isn't much profit because Yoo-jung is not at the store. And then Dal-shik says, "A few days ago, I saw Yoo-jung beating some guys. If you don't believe me, then look at this." And then he shows the video. After hearing all this, Dae-hyun feels bad and also gets upset. In the next scene, Yeonju's mood is bad. Just then, she gets a call from Dae-hyun, who says, "I will fire Yoo-jung from the store soon." Hearing this, her mood improves. In the next scene, an event is held at the company and all the people who will promote the product's sales are invited. Just then, Yoo-jung also arrives there, who used to work in this company before working at the store. So Yoo-jung and Yeonju are quite shocked to see each other. And then they both introduce themselves and also shake hands. And then Yoo-jung tells everyone about herself and also how she will handle the product sales. When Yoo-jung looks at Yeonju, she gets very angry. And then when the whole team is going for dinner, Yoo-jung gets a call from Dae-hyun. She talks to him in such a way as if she is very close to Dae-hyun so that Yeonju feels bad. Dae-hyun tells her, "I want to talk to you about something, so come to the store." Yoo-jung says, "I can't come right now, but I will try to come soon." And Yeonju thinks that he is going to fire her from the store. That's why he is calling her to the store. And thinking this, she becomes very happy. And then when the whole team has come for dinner, Yeonju says to Yoo-jung, "You earn quite a good amount of money from your sales job, but still, why do you work at the store?" Yoo-jung says, "It seems you work for money, but I like my work, and I like working at the store, and I also like Dae-hyun." Hearing this, Yeonju is a little shocked, and they have a lot more conversation. In next scene, the same three boys come to the store and pay for all the items they had stolen, and they also write an apology letter to Dae-hyun. And Yoo-jung had told them to do all this, and Dae-hyun also finds out why Yoo-jung had hit them. After those boys leave, Yoo-jung's friends, Hwang and Eun-ju, arrive there and tell Dae-hyun, Yoo-jung took a day off because it was her father's death anniversary, not because she went out to have fun. She was sitting at home very sad, so we took her there to cheer her up. And then they also tell what happened in the washroom at the bar. And they also say, Yoo-jung doesn't hit people for no reason. She hits those people who deserve to be hit. She is working very hard to save your store. Don't think anything wrong about her. In the next scene, Dae-hyun goes to meet Yeonju and asks her, "That day, everyone at the bar was lying on the floor. You were the only one standing perfectly fine. So can you tell me why that was?" Yeonju says, "I don't want to talk about it." Dae-hyun say, It might not matter to you, but Yoo Jung's life depends on it. Every job is very precious, whether it's in a big office or a part-time job at a store. No one wants to lose a job without a reason. I know that I am the manager of a small convenience store, but she is the first employee I hired myself. I don't want to fire her like this. I want to make my decision only after checking properly. Yeonju says, the fact is that she got into a fight. Dae-hyun says, but she didn't hit you. She hit the people who were bullying you. After saying all this, Dae-hyun decides that he will not fire Yoo Jung from the job and also explains it well to Yeonju, so Yeonju doesn't get angry either. She hugs Dae-hyun and also kisses him. Just then, Yeonju's mom sees all this. Yeonju tells Dae-hyun to leave from there, so Dae-hyun leaves. Yeonju's mom asks her, "Who is that boy?" Yeonju says, "I have been dating him for the last 2 years." Hearing this, Yeonju's mom is shocked. In the next scene, Yoo Jung calls, and he quickly goes to Yoo Jung, who is sitting at the police station. Yoo Jung says, "Why are you here? You will be disappointed again." Dae-hyun asks her, "Are you hurt?" Yoo Jung says, "No, I am fine." "And who is at the store?" Dae-hyun says, "Dal-shik is at the store right now." Just then, a man sitting there says, "My arm is broken, so I won't let this girl go easily." So Dae-hyun asks the officer, "What is the matter after all?" The officer explains, "This man was praising Yoo Jung because she was doing a very good job, so Yoo Jung twisted his arm." Yoo Jung says, "He wasn't praising my hands, he was touching me with bad intentions." Hearing this, the man says, "You should be in jail." So Dae-hyun goes to the man and says, "I apologize to you on behalf of Yoo Jung." The man says, "Who are you?" Dae-hyun says, "I am the store manager." Knowing this, the man starts getting angry at Dae-hyun and says, "You haven't taught your employee how to work properly." Hearing this, Dae-hyun also gets angry and says to the man, "Hey old man, first you sexually harassed my employee, and despite that, I am apologizing to you. I wanted to ignore this matter because I didn't want to become like you, but now my mind is messed up. You will have to apologize to my employee." Seeing Dae-hyun talk like this, Yoo Jung is shocked because Dae-hyun was fighting for her. And then Dae-hyun shows the officer the CCTV footage in which it is clearly visible that the man was sexually harassing Yoo Jung. The officer says, "This evidence will be enough. Should I file a complaint?" Hearing this, the man gets very scared and starts apologizing to Dae-hyun. So Dae-hyun gets very angry at him and tells him to apologize to Yoo Jung. The man apologizes to Yoo Jung, so Dae-hyun doesn't file a complaint and leaves with Yoo Jung. On the way, Yoo Jung asks, "Why did you help me? I bullied your girlfriend, didn't I?" Dae-hyun says, "Why are you saying that? I know you didn't do all that, but you should have told me yourself that you were innocent." Yoo Jung says, "I learn things quickly, and I have learned that it's better to feel a little wronged than to have hope and be disappointed." Hearing this, Dae-hyun asks, "Why are you saying that?" Yoo Jung says, "I don't have parents, and I was expelled from school. Everyone thinks I am a liar. No one trusts me." Dae-hyun says, "Why are you saying that? You have me. I believe you." Hearing this, Yoo Jung is also happy, and then Dae-hyun apologizes for what happened at the bar. Yoo Jung says, "I am jealous of Yeonju because she has someone to say sorry on her behalf." Then, Dae-hyun starts scolding Yoo Jung, saying, "Why did you hit that man? You should have reported it directly to the police." Hearing this, Yoo Jung asks, "Why are you angry at me?" Dae-hyun says, "I am not angry. I am scolding you. I am scolding you because you deserve to be scolded. As long as you work at my store, I am your guardian. So now if you do anything wrong, I won't sit with you. Instead, I will scold you a lot. Understood?" Hearing this, Yoo Jung feels very good. Then Dae-hyun says to her, "Are you that good at fighting? Then show me. Hit me. Hit me." Dae-hyun keeps asking her to hit him, so Yoo Jung kicks him in the face and makes him bleed. Then Dae-hyun understands how much pain the people Yoo Jung hits must feel. Then Yoo Jung runs towards the bus stop and remembers the moments when her dad used to scold her whenever she made a mistake. Her dad had told her, "I scold you because I love you very much." And after Yoo Jung's dad, Dae-hyun was the only person who had scolded Yoo Jung. And because of this, she is happy. In the next scene, Dae-hyun's store's sales increase threefold, which makes Dae-hyun's mom and dad very happy. And Yoo Jung has also become the employee of the month. So Dae-hyun gives her flowers, which Yoo Jung is very happy to receive. And then she says, "I have worked so hard at the store, and I have also become the employee of the month, so in celebration, I want a piggyback ride." And then she starts insisting. So Dae-hyun says, "I will only give you a piggyback ride for 3 seconds. Yoo Jung agrees. Then Dae-hyun gives Yoo Jung a piggyback ride. After 3 seconds are over, Dae-hyun asks her to get down, but Yoo Jung doesn't get down. Instead, she holds on to him even tighter. Just then, Yeonju arrives there. They both are shocked to see each other. Yeonju says, "I'm sorry, it seems I disturbed you too." Dae-hyun tells Yoo Jung to get down, so Yoo Jung quickly gets down. Dae-hyun says, "It's not what you are thinking at all. I was just congratulating Yoo Jung with a piggyback ride for becoming the employee of the month." Yoo Jung also says the same thing. Yeonju says, "I am not thinking anything wrong. I trust you. And then Dae-hyun and Yeonju were about to go to dinner. So Yeonju says, Yoo-jung has become the employee of the month, so we should congratulate her properly. And then she asks Yoo-jung to go to dinner. Dae-hyun says, how can she come? Who will manage the store then? Just then, Dal-shik arrives there. So Yeonju puts Dal-shik to work. And then Yeonju takes Yoo-jung and Dae-hyun to an expensive restaurant. Yeonju does this to make Yoo-jung feel small. After this, the three of them have dinner together and also drink wine. After dinner, as they are leaving, Dae-hyun gets a call from a delivery boy who has come to deliver the store's goods. He asks Dae-hyun to come to the store, but Dae-hyun wants to stay with Yeonju. So he asks Yoo-jung to go to the store and explains to her which items to keep and which to return. Yoo-jung says, the delivery boy doesn't listen to me, so you will have to talk to him yourself. Seeing them talking, Yeonju doesn't feel good at all. Just then, Jo-seung arrives there. There is a little conversation between Dae-hyun and Jo-seung. And then Jo-seung says to Yeonju, you're going home, right? I'll drop you off. Yeonju says to Dae-hyun, you have some work at the store, right? I'll go with Jo-seung. Hearing this, Dae-hyun doesn't feel good at all. He becomes very sad because he was supposed to drop Yeonju home. In the next scene, journalists come to interview Yoo-jung because she had become the employee of the month. And then for the article cover photo, they wanted to take a piggyback ride photo. But Dae-hyun didn't want to get a piggyback ride photo clicked with Yoo-jung because if Yeonju saw the photo, she would get very angry. But then, due to his parents' insistence, Dae-hyun has to get the photo clicked. After getting the photo clicked, Dae-hyun is talking to Yeonju when Yoo-jung signals to him, you should work now because it's your shift. When Dae-hyun hangs up the phone after talking to Yeonju, Yoo-jung tells him, you are always on your phone. That's why there isn't much profit during the day. Dae-hyun says, you are saying all this because you don't have a boyfriend, nor do you have any male friends. Yoo-jung says, I have a male friend who is a celebrity named Ji-wook. Dae-hyun doesn't believe her, so he says, okay, if that's the case, then call him right now and ask him to come to the store. When Yoo-jung calls Ji-wook, he doesn't pick up the phone. Seeing this, Dae-hyun starts making fun of Yoo-jung. Just then, Hwang calls Yoo-jung and tells her, your sister Sol-bin didn't come to school today because she went for a singing audition. In the next scene, Sol-bin sings very well during the audition and is also selected for the next round. But just then, Yoo-jung arrives there, so Sol-bin sees her and starts running from there because she doesn't want to get beaten by Yoo-jung. So she runs to school. Yoo-jung catches her and says, I told you to focus on your studies, but why are you wasting your time on these useless things? Now we see a scene from the past when Yoo-jung's dad died. Their aunt had said, I will take care of both of you. But just a few months later, she got tired of them because she wanted Yoo-jung and Sol-bin to quit their studies and get a job to earn money and give it to her. That's why Yoo-jung left her house with her sister, and Yoo-jung also quit her studies and started working so that she could educate her sister. In the next scene, Ji-wook goes to the store to meet Yoo-jung, and Dae-hyun is shocked. He realizes that Yoo-jung was not lying. Ji-wook is indeed her friend. And then Yoo-jung was about to have dinner with Dae-hyun and his family, so she also asked Ji-wook to have dinner with them. When everyone is having dinner, an argument starts between Dae-hyun and Yoo-jung over some things. The way they are arguing, Ji-wook doesn't like it. But when Ji-wook finds out that Dae-hyun has a girlfriend, he feels a little better. And then Dae-hyun's sister clicks everyone's photo and posts it on social media. Then Dae-hyun finds out that the article about Yoo-jung's interview has gone very viral. Seeing this, Dae-hyun gets very worried because they had only cropped and used the photo of Yoo-jung and Dae-hyun. Now Dae-hyun was scared that Yeonju might get angry about this. If she found out about this from someone else, she would be even angrier. So he wanted to call Yeonju and tell her himself. But Yeonju doesn't pick up his phone because Yeonju had also gone to a team dinner with her colleagues, so her phone was on silent. Now, what Dae-hyun was afraid of happens. Yeonju finds out about the article from her colleague. Seeing this, Yeonju feels very bad. Here, Yeonju's friend, who also works with Yeonju, tells him that Yeonju has found out about the article. Hearing this, Dae-hyun gets worried and goes to meet Yeonju and reaches her team dinner. There he finds out that Yeonju has already gone home with Jo-seung, so he starts waiting for her outside Yeonju's house. As soon as Yeonju arrives there with Jo-seung, Dae-hyun hides. Yeonju had drunk a lot because she had never had a piggyback ride even once, so she asked Jo-seung to give her a piggyback ride. So Jo-seung gives her a piggyback ride so she can know what a piggyback ride is like. Seeing Yeonju do all this, Dae-hyun becomes very sad. In the next scene, Yoo-jung is cleaning the table outside the store when a girl comes from behind and hits Yoo-jung on the head hard with a stick, which causes Yoo-jung to faint. And these are the same girls whom Yoo-jung had beaten at the bar. Now these girls get very scared, thinking that Yoo-jung might have died from being hit on the head, so they run away. But everything is recorded on the CCTV footage. Now Dae-hyun is walking on the road when he hears those same girls saying, "You shouldn't have hit her so hard. If she dies, and it's recorded on the CCTV, we won't be able to escape." Hearing all this, Dae-hyun quickly goes to the store and sees Yoo-jung lying on the ground. He gets very worried and tries to wake Yoo-jung up. After some time, Yoo-jung opens her eyes and Dae-hyun asks, "What happened here? And are you okay?" But instead of her head hurting, Yoo-jung's stomach starts hurting a lot. Seeing this, Dae-hyun quickly takes her to the doctor. After checking her, the doctor informs him, Yoo-jung has an appendicitis problem, so she will need surgery. Hearing this, Dae-hyun calls his mom and tells her about Yoo-jung's situation, so his mom quickly comes to the hospital. Then Dae-hyun also files a report at the police station and also shows the CCTV footage. Just then, Dae-hyun's mom calls him and tells him that Yoo-jung's surgery is done and she has been shifted to her room. After this, Dae-hyun is sitting with Yoo-jung, and Yoo-jung asks, "Who hit me? Did you find out?" Dae-hyun says, "I have filed a report at the police station. They will find them soon." Then Yoo-jung starts asking about the store. Dae-hyun says, "Don't worry about the store, just worry about yourself." Yoo-jung says, "I can't do that because I don't want to put you in trouble." Dae-hyun says, "What's the trouble in this? You got hurt at my store, so I will pay you double and also pay the hospital bills. You don't have to do anything, just rest." Hearing this, Yoo-jung is happy. Dae-hyun asks, "Is your head okay? Is it not hurting?" Yoo-jung says, "I am perfectly fine. I am not in pain." Hearing this, Dae-hyun is surprised. She was hit so hard on the head, but her head didn't hurt. Is this a head or a rock? In the next scene, Yeonju is sitting in the office when she receives a message from Dae-hyun. "I know that nothing I say will calm your anger, but please give me at least one chance to explain myself." But Yeonju does not reply to the message, which makes Dae-hyun very sad. In the next scene, Yoo-jung is in the hospital when she finds out from her friend Sol-bin has gone for the second round of auditions, which is why she didn't come to school. Hearing this, Yoo-jung gets angry and requests the nurse to let her go to Sol-bin, saying that she will be back in a short while. Just then, Dae-hyun arrives there and finds out that Yoo-jung wants to leave the hospital. He gets angry and says, "If you're going to do this, then go home." And then Dae-hyun tells the nurse, "Let her go home. I don't care anymore either." And he leaves from there. Now, because of Dae-hyun's anger, Yoo-jung does not leave the hospital. In the next scene, Dae-hyun is standing outside her company to meet Yeonju because Yeonju had not been picking up his phone calls or replying to any messages for many days. Now, as soon as Yeonju comes out of the company, Dae-hyun says, "Can we talk?" Yeonju says, "I have some plans." Saying this, Yeonju leaves with Jo-sung. Seeing this, Dae-hyun feels very bad. Just then, Yeonju's colleagues come out from inside, and Dae-hyun hides upon seeing them. They are saying, Yeonju is going to switch her boyfriend, and she will leave Dae-hyun and make Jo-sung her boyfriend. Hearing this, Dae-hyun gets sad and goes to a bar and drinks. On the other hand, Yeonju has come to a ship with her friends to freshen her mind. In the next scene, Dae-hyun goes to the hospital and sees that Yoo-jung is sleeping. So he says to Yoo-jung, "I am sorry. Now I will not let Yeonju think wrong about us, so please, can you leave this store and go?" Just then, he realizes that Yoo-jung is not in that place. Instead, there is some other patient in that place. Then, Dae-hyun finds out that Yoo-jung's friend Hwang has had her shifted to a VIP room, from which Dae-hyun gets the idea that Yoo-jung's friend is quite rich. And then Dae-hyun is talking about leaving the job with Yoo-jung. But just then he looks at Yoo-jung's face and says, "We will talk about this later." And then Dae-hyun and Yoo-jung talk for a while, and then Dae-hyun leaves. In the next scene, Yeonju is standing sadly and also feeling cold. Jo-sung comes and gives her a cloth to cover herself. And then Jo-sung is about to talk to Yeonju about Dae-hyun, but Yeonju starts to leave from there. Jo-sung grabs her and hugs her. Yeonju says, "Let me go." Jo-sung says, "Let me hug you like a friend for once." After hugging, Jo-sung says, "As a friend, let me hug you for the last time. You were dating Dae-hyun, and I was not happy about it, but still, I respected your decision. But now, seeing you suffer like this, I am not going to do this anymore." Hearing this, Yeonju says, "Stop your nonsense and don't cross your limit." Jo-sung says, "You are the one who is crossing your limits. I am trying to bring you back." Yeonju says, "I consider you a very good friend, and I don't want to lose you." Jo-sung says, "Don't worry, you won't lose me. You think carefully about why you are suffering this way, and also about what I said." In the next scene, Yeonju's mom goes to the store to meet Dae-hyun. but Daehyun is not there. His dad is standing there instead. So Yeonju's mom buys a lot of things from there and asks him to deliver them to her house. When Daehyun comes to the store, he finds out that they have received a huge order. And then when Daehyun goes to deliver the goods, he finds out that it is Yeonju's house. He gets lost in thought about whether to go inside or not. And then he decides that he will go inside and introduce himself. So he gathers his courage, picks up the goods, and goes inside. He puts down the goods and starts to introduce himself. Yeonju's mom says, "I know that you are a delivery guy." Hearing this, Daehyun is shocked. Just then, Yeonju also comes there and is shocked to see Daehyun. And then Yeonju's mom also gives Daehyun tips for the delivery, but Yeonju says nothing, which makes Daehyun feel very bad. He takes the money and leaves from there. Yeonju's mom wanted to show Yeonju by calling Daehyun home that she is dating a store owner who is not right for her. Hearing this, Yeonju gets very angry at her mom, so she quickly runs outside, but by then Daehyun had already left from there. So Yeonju calls Daehyun and says, "Where are you right now? I need to talk to you." Daehyun says, "I can't come back because I have to go to the store." Yeonju says, "Don't feel bad about my mom's words." Daehyun says, "It's not like that. Your mom bought so many things from our store. For that, I am grateful to her. I thought it would be better to introduce myself next time, so I left from there. And for the mistake I made last time, please forgive me. Okay, I am driving right now, so we will talk later." Saying this, Daehyun hangs up the call. Now, Yeonju realizes that Daehyun felt very bad. So she goes to the store, where Daehyun's mom is standing. Yeonju asks her about Daehyun. Daehyun's mom says, maybe he went to the hospital to see his part-timer. And on the other hand, Daehyun is not at the hospital. He is standing on a bridge over a river and thinking about his and Yeonju's relationship and is very sad. After this, Yeonju goes to the hospital, but Daehyun is not there. Yeonju says to Yoo Jung, "Daehyun and I have been dating each other for 2 years. We had not fought even once until you came. And since you came, misunderstandings between us have increased. I am here to tell you what Daehyun couldn't say. I request you to please quit your job at his store so that there are no problems in our relationship." Hearing this, Yoo Jung gets sad. Just then, Ji-wook arrives there. Seeing Ji-wook, Yeonju says, "Oh, how did you get here?" Ji-wook says, "I am Yoo Jung's friend." Hearing this, Yeonju is shocked and then leaves from there. In the next scene, Hwang tells Yoo Jung's sister, Sol-bin, "Some girls hit Yoo Jung on the head with a stick." Hearing this, Sol-bin doesn't believe it, so Hwang sends a photo of those girls to Sol-bin. Seeing the photo of those girls, Sol-bin realizes that these girls are from her college who used to bully her, so she goes to fight with them. Here, Hwang tells Yoo Jung, Sol-bin has gone to fight with those girls. Hearing this, Yoo Jung also starts to go there. Over there, Sol-bin punches that girl hard, which makes the girl fall. So the other girls get angry and a lot of men also come there to hit Sol-bin, but Yoo Jung arrives there just in time. In the next scene, as soon as Yoo Jung returns to the hospital, she finds Daehyun lying on her bed, which makes Yoo Jung very worried that Daehyun will be very angry with her. And then Daehyun starts scolding her, "You are a patient, and instead of recovering, you are going out." Yoo Jung is remembering Yeonju's words and looking at him. Daehyun asks, "What happened? Why are you staring at me?" Yoo Jung says, "I have to ask something. I am not as bad as you thought I was right. Now, you won't have any misunderstanding about me regarding anything, nor will you doubt me. I said it right, didn't I?" Daehyun says, "Why are you suddenly asking all this?" Yoo Jung says, "I need an answer." Daehyun says, "I don't have any doubt about you regarding anything." After hearing this, Yoo Jung says, "I want to quit the job. I have been thinking of quitting for a long time. You thought I was a bad girl whom you wanted to fix so that when I quit the job, you wouldn't feel anything suspicious about me. But now your thinking has changed, so I am quitting the job." But Daehyun didn't want Yoo Jung to quit the job, so he increases her salary, but Yoo Jung doesn't agree and kicks Daehyun out of the room. In the next scene, Yoo Jung is discharged from the hospital and goes home with Sol-bin, where some people are taking out their belongings because the house broker from whom Yoo Jung had rented the house turned out to be a fraud. Yoo Jung had given him 1 year's rent, but he didn't give a single penny to the building owner. Instead, he took the money and ran away. So the building owner asks Yoo Jung to vacate the house today itself, which makes Yoo Jung very worried. In the next scene, Daehyun is very worried because of Yoo Jung, as she has left the job, which Daehyun doesn't like at all. Just then, Daehyun's eyes fall on the calendar, in which today's date is marked because Yoo Jung was to be paid her salary today. In the next scene, Yoo Jung comes back to the store because her personal diary was left there in the store. Yoo Jung didn't want Daehyun to see it. When Daehyun goes out, Yoo Jung quietly goes inside. But just then, Daehyun comes back, so Yoo Jung quietly goes out. Just then, Yoo Jung gets a call from Sol-bin, who says, "I have come to stay at Hwang's house, so you should come there too." Hearing this, Yoo Jung starts getting angry. Hwang says, "My dad has gone on a business trip and We don't know when he will come back, so you can stay at my house. So Yoo-jung also goes there. On the other hand, Dae-hyun finds Yoo-jung's diary and messages her, "I am coming to your house to return your diary." This makes Yoo-jung worried because she didn't want Dae-hyun to know that she had become homeless. So she reaches her old house before Dae-hyun arrives and stands outside. Just then, Dae-hyun arrives there and also gives her the diary and a farewell gift. Yoo-jung asks, "You didn't read my diary, did you?" Dae-hyun says, "I only read the first page." And then Dae-hyun asks, "Why did you quit the job?" Yoo-jung doesn't tell the truth and says, "I quit the job because of money, because my sister is grown up now and her expenses have also increased, so I want to earn more money." Dae-hyun says, "If this is the reason, then I can't say anything. The store is running quite well now because of you. Thank you for that, and take good care of yourself." Saying this, Dae-hyun leaves. In the next scene, Yeonju calls Dae-hyun to meet her at a restaurant and also apologizes to him for her mom's words. Then Dae-hyun tells her Yoo-jung has quit her job, and also tells her the reason. Yeonju understands that he didn't mention her name. And then Dae-hyun says, "2 days from now is our 1,000-day anniversary. I have bought 2 tickets for a musical show so that we both can go to see the show." Yeonju agrees. In the next scene, Hwang's dad comes back, and Hwang's dad is scolding her. Yoo-jung starts listening to their conversation. Hwang's dad is scolding her, saying, "Why did you let Yoo-jung and her sister stay at home?" Actually, when Yoo-jung was expelled from school, because of that, Hwang had also stopped going to school. Just from that day, Hwang's dad disliked Yoo-jung. In the next scene, an artist comes to Yeonju's company and invites Yeonju and Jo-sung to see his musical show. Now, Yeonju had to go there because of the company, so she calls Dae-hyun and says, "I won't be able to go to the musical show with you today because I have very important work today." Hearing this, Dae-hyun gets sad. Dae-hyun had also bought tickets for the same show where Jo-seung and Yeonju were supposed to go. In the next scene, Dae-hyun's mom finds out from someone that Yoo-jung has become homeless and is living in a sauna. Hearing this, Dae-hyun's mom goes to the sauna and brings Yoo-jung to her house. And when Dae-hyun goes home after the musical show, there is a ghost in his house, seeing which Dae-hyun gets scared. Just then, he realizes that it's not a ghost but Yoo-jung. Seeing this, he is surprised. Just then, Dae-hyun's mom comes, and Dae-hyun asks her, "What is Yoo-jung doing here?" Mom says, "I invited Yoo-jung. Tonight, Yoo-jung will sleep here." Dae-hyun says, "Mom, what are you saying? Why will she sleep in our house? I will not let this happen. If you don't kick Yoo-jung out of the house, I will leave from here." But Dae-hyun's mom is not affected by this. She says, "If you want to go, then go, but Yoo-jung will not go." And then mom tells Yoo-jung to go to sleep, so she leaves from there. And Dae-hyun's mom herself also goes to sleep, so Dae-hyun comes to the store because Yoo-jung is sleeping in his room. In the next scene, Dae-hyun again quickly finishes his work to go to the musical show with Yeonju, and comes home and takes off his pants to take a bath. Just then, Yoo-jung comes out of the washroom, and they both start screaming at each other. Then Dae-hyun angrily tells Yoo-jung, "Get out of our house." Hearing this, Yoo-jung feels very bad. Just then, Dae-hyun sees a wound on Yoo-jung's hand and asks her, "What happened to you?" Yoo-jung doesn't say anything and goes to her room. After this, Dae-hyun goes to the musical show with Yeonju and gets a photo taken with the same artist who had invited Yeonju with Jo-sung to the show. So Yeonju hides her face and gets the photo clicked because she doesn't want to show her relationship with Dae-hyun. Now, as soon as they both go out, Yeonju says, "I am not feeling well, so I am going home." Saying this, she leaves, which makes Dae-hyun sad too. And then he starts going back to the store. Just then, on the way, he sees a person going into a real estate agency, and this is the same scammer. When Dae-hyun goes to the store, his sister tells him why Yoo-jung is staying at their house. Hearing this, Dae-hyun remembers that it must be the same scammer who was going into the real estate agency, so he runs after him. Just then, Yoo-jung also comes to the store to get her package, and Dae-hyun's sister tells her Dae-hyun has gone to catch that scammer. Hearing this, Yoo-jung also runs after Dae-hyun. They both try to catch that scammer together, but are not able to catch him. So Dae-hyun gets angry at Yoo-jung and asks, "Why didn't you tell me?" In the next scene, Yeonju is sitting with Jo-sung. Yeonju feels embarrassed to tell anyone about her relationship with Dae-hyun. So Yeonju is sitting sadly. Jo-sung holds her hand and smooths her hair, but Yeonju says nothing to him. Just then, Dae-hyun calls to ask about her health, but Yeonju doesn't pick up the call because she is busy kissing Jo-sung. In the next scene, Yoo-jung gets a call from Yeonju's company. They tell Yoo-jung that she has promoted their company's product well, so they ask her to come to the company to receive the prize. The next day, Yoo-jung goes to the company and receives her prize, and along with the prize, she also gets musical show tickets. Jo-sung tells Yoo-jung I went to see the musical show with Yeonju on the first day. Just then, Yoo-jung remembers that Dae-hyun's mom had told her that Dae-hyun had also bought tickets for the first day of the musical show so that he could go to see the show with Yeonju, but Yeonju had refused. Now, after receiving the prize, Yoo-jung meets Yeonju and says, "You also know how good a person Dae-hyun is, but why are you doing this to him? You refused Dae-hyun so that you could go to see the show with director Jo Sung, right?" Yeonju says, "I had some reasons, but I don't think it's necessary to explain to you." Yoo-jung says, "You were right. I like Dae-hyun, but I believed your words that everything in our relationship would be fine if I stayed away from Dae-hyun. At your request, I went away from Dae-hyun because my love is one-sided. But now I am realizing that your words were lies. To be honest, you don't even know Dae-hyun's value. That's why I am warning you. If you hurt Dae-hyun, it won't be good for you." Saying this, Yoo-jung leaves. Now during the meeting, Yeonju remembers the moments spent with Dae-hyun and thinks, "Dae-hyun is really a good person. I got sidetracked for a moment." Thinking this, she is going to meet Dae-hyun when Jo Sung stops her, but Yeonju leaves from there. In the next scene, Yeonju goes to the store, where Dal-shik is present. He asks Dal-shik about Dae-hyun. Dal-shik says he went home. So Yeonju goes to his house. Here, Dal-shik goes to the store's restroom for some work and finds Dae-hyun sleeping there. So he quickly wakes Dae-hyun up and tells him everything. So Dae-hyun quickly goes home so that she doesn't see Yoo-jung. As soon as Dae-hyun goes home, he starts to take Yeonju with him. Just then, Yoo-jung arrives there. Dae-hyun's mom asks everyone to have dinner. Dae-hyun's mom says to Yeonju, "You haven't met her, have you? This is Yoo-jung, our store's part-timer." Hearing this, Yeonju is shocked because Dae-hyun had told her that Yoo-jung had quit her job. And then Dae-hyun's mom starts praising Yoo-jung and says, "I consider her like my own daughter, and now she is living with us in our house." Hearing this, Yeonju is shocked and looks at Dae-hyun angrily. Yoo-jung didn't want any misunderstanding between them, so she starts to explain that she was scammed. Yoo-jung has just said this much when Dae-hyun's mom doesn't let her say anything further. Now Yeonju feels bad that Yoo-jung is living at Dae-hyun's house, so Yeonju makes an excuse and leaves from there. Dae-hyun also goes after her and starts explaining everything. Yeonju says, "I don't want to hear anything. I am tired of listening to your excuses. I found out everything from your mom, so now I don't want to hear anything from you." And then Yeonju leaves from there in anger. In the next scene, Yeonju's mom deliberately hires Dae-hyun's dad as her driver because she wants to show Yeonju the status of Dae-hyun and his family. Next scene, Dae-hyun calls Yeonju to talk to her, and in the evening, they both meet at a restaurant. Dae-hyun says, "Yoo-jung has quit her job. I didn't get a chance to tell mom about it. A scam happened with her, due to which she became homeless, so she was sleeping in a sauna. My mom saw her there, so she brought Yoo-jung home to live with us." Yeonju says, "This is the last time I am eating with you. You should find a girl who suits you because I don't think I am that girl." And she breaks up and leaves with Jo Sung. Dae-hyun becomes very sad. In the next scene, Dae-hyun is sitting very sadly at the store. Yoo-jung comes to see Dae-hyun. Dae-hyun is sitting very sadly. Seeing this, Yoo-jung doesn't understand what happened to Dae-hyun. But then she thinks that now that she has quit working, Dae-hyun has to do more work. And due to overwork, he must be tired. And now Yoo-jung also misses Dae-hyun a lot and becomes sad. In the next scene, some of Dae-hyun's old colleagues come to meet him, from whom Dae-hyun finds out that Yeonju belongs to a very rich family. Yeonju's mom is the second largest shareholder in the company where Yeonju works. Dae-hyun also finds out many other things that Yeonju had not told him. In the next scene, Dae-hyun goes to Yeonju's house to meet her and finds out that Yeonju is not at home. So Dae-hyun starts waiting for her outside the house. As soon as Yeonju arrives and sees Dae-hyun, she says, "If you do this, our good memories will also fade." Dae-hyun says, "Then you shouldn't have done this. You said that we would not keep any secrets from each other. In this way, we would both remain very close to each other. But I was the only one who kept my promise. Why didn't you tell me that you are the daughter of the company's second largest shareholder? Did you think that if you told me I would ask you to get me promoted? Or did you think that I would ask you for money? Did you think that something would change in our relationship? You never trusted me, nor were you confident about our relationship." Yeonju says, "What's the use of these things now? You also deceived me. You always refused, but you liked being with that part-timer more than me." Dae-hyun says, "If you had given me a chance to explain before doing anything, maybe we wouldn't be arguing with each other right now." Just then, Yeonju's mom comes home, and Dae-hyun is shocked to see his dad working as a driver. When Yeonju finds out that this is Dae-hyun's dad, she is also shocked, and dad is also quite shocked to see them, and all three of them are feeling embarrassed. And then Dae-hyun's dad quickly goes inside. Now Dae-hyun's mom also sees all this because she was also going to Yeonju's house to get some insurance papers signed. And here Dae-hyun says to Yeonju, "You can insult me as much as you want, but you shouldn't have brought my family into this." "Okay, I understand we are breaking up, but what do you want to prove by doing all this? Yeonju says, I didn't know about your dad. Right now, as embarrassed as you are feeling, I am feeling just as embarrassed. This is all a misunderstanding and I am not making excuses. Dae-hyun says, we were together for so long, but I don't think I know you even a little bit. Yeonju says, if this is all you have to say, then I don't want to talk. Saying this, she leaves. Going inside, Yeonju gets very angry at her mom because she knew that her mom had done all this. Now, after some time, Dae-hyun's mom also goes to get the papers signed, and Yeonju hides upon seeing her because she doesn't want to make her feel embarrassed. And after knowing everything, Dae-hyun's dad also quits this job. In the next scene, Yoo-jung is worried about where she will live now. Just then, Dae-hyun calls her and says, why are you bothering my mom? Yoo-jung says, what did I do now? Dae-hyun says, you haven't been coming home for so many days because of which she is very worried. So come back home right now. Hearing this, Dae-hyun is very happy. In the next scene, Dae-hyun is sitting on the beach and drinking a lot. Just then, Yoo-jung comes and sits beside him. Dae-hyun thinks that he is drunk. That's why he is seeing all this. So he starts pulling Yoo-jung's cheeks to find out if she is really there or not. Then he finds out that it is really Yoo-jung. He asks her, what are you doing here? Yoo-jung explains, I have also come to share in your sorrow. And then Dae-hyun drinks a lot, so Yoo-jung also starts drinking with him. Then Dae-hyun starts crying a lot, and because of being sad, says strange things. Yoo-jung thinks, how did I fall in love with this idiot? Now, due to drinking too much, Dae-hyun faints. So Yoo-jung brings him home. She sits beside Dae-hyun and starts telling him how long she has liked him. Now we find out that Yoo-jung has liked Dae-hyun not for 3 years, but for 10 years. Now we see a scene from the past when Yoo-jung was very young and was training in taekwondo. Just then, a punching bag was about to fall on her when Dae-hyun came and saved her. And since then, Yoo-jung started liking Dae-hyun. Now we see a scene from the past. Yoo-jung is leaving when Dae-hyun grabs Yoo-jung's hand and pulls her towards him, which makes Yoo-jung's heartbeat very fast. And finding herself so close to Dae-hyun, she starts kissing him. But just then, Dae-hyun has a very bad dream in which Yoo-jung is leaving him in a big trouble. So he says, don't leave me, Yoo-jung. Hearing this, Yoo-jung misunderstands something and falls asleep beside Dae-hyun and says, don't worry, I won't take advantage of you. Now when Dae-hyun wakes up in the morning, he looks at his face and something is written on his face, which Yoo-jung had written. So he gets angry at her. In the next scene, Dae-hyun is cleaning the store when Ji-wook comes there and asks him, are you working at the store again? Okay, where are you living now? Yoo-jung says, you don't need to worry about me. You should stop worrying about me now. Just then, Dae-hyun comes to the store and is surprised to see Ji-wook and also says hi to him. And then Dae-hyun takes Yoo-jung aside and starts getting angry at her. But instead of apologizing, Yoo-jung starts teasing Dae-hyun and makes fun of him. Now, seeing them talking like this, Ji-wook doesn't like it and leaves from there. In the next scene, Dae-hyun is very happy because his mom has become the queen of insurance of the company. So Dae-hyun congratulates his mom and says, whoever got insurance from you, you should give them a special thanks. Now how can Dae-hyun's mom tell him that the client is Yeonju's mom? In the next scene, Dae-hyun goes to the store and sees that Yoo-jung is very happy because of the name tag. Dae-hyun tells her, if I had known that you would be so happy because of this, I would have given it to you much earlier. Yoo-jung says, it has always been my dream to work with you. Dae-hyun says, hearing you say that, I want to ask something. How did you come for an interview at my store? Did you come here after knowing that this is my store? Or did you find out that this is my store when you came for the interview? Hearing this, Yoo-jung gets lost in thought. Now we see a scene from the past. When Dae-hyun had opened the store only a few days ago, Yoo-jung had found out because Dae-hyun was wandering in that area with his friend. Seeing Dae-hyun after so many days, Yoo-jung is very happy. And because she liked Dae-hyun, she used to come to see him daily. In this way, one day she finds out that Dae-hyun's store needs a part-timer. Now in the present scene, Yoo-jung says to Dae-hyun, I asked you why you opened the store, and you said it was a secret. That's why I won't tell you either because this is my secret too. In the next scene, Dae-hyun and Yoo-jung are wearing matching t-shirts, so they are taking a selfie together. Just then, Yeonju arrives there and is shocked to see them. And then she reacts as if she has never seen Dae-hyun before and says, I am Yeonju, the PR director. I came here to discuss something with the store manager. Dae-hyun says, what did you come to talk about? Yeonju says, we are going to do a project with Ji-wook, and for the shooting, we will need to use your store. So if you want to refuse, you can. But Dae-hyun says, this promo video will only benefit our store, so there is no reason to refuse. Yeonju says, does that mean you will do this work? Dae-hyun says, I don't think I can make this decision alone. I need to discuss it with Yoo Jung, who is our store's assistant manager. After discussing it with her, I will tell you my decision over the phone. Hearing this, Yoo Jung becomes very happy because Dae-hyun is giving her a lot of importance. And after talking to Dae-hyun, Yeonju leaves. After this, Dae-hyun asks Yoo Jung, should we do this or not? Yoo Jung says, anyway, you are going to accept the offer, right? Hearing your words, I thought that you really care about me, but when I thought about it carefully, I feel like you used me to make Yeonju feel rejected. Dae-hyun says, it's not like that at all. Your decision matters a lot to me. If you refuse, I will not accept this offer. Yoo Jung asks, will you be okay with Yeonju being here? Dae-hyun says, why? Are you worried that I haven't been able to forget her? Let me tell you, you don't need to worry because there is someone because of whom I have been able to forget her. Yoo Jung quickly says, are you talking about me? Dae-hyun thanks Yoo Jung for coming to the beach that day, which makes Yoo Jung very happy. She says, let's accept this offer because this offer will benefit our store a lot. And then they both clean their store for the shooting, where they have a lot of fun and are also happy. Now the day of the shooting arrives. Just then, Ji-wook comes there and gets jealous, seeing Dae-hyun and Yoo Jung wearing similar t-shirts and says, where is my t-shirt? I'm going to wear a similar t-shirt too, right? So Dae-hyun gives him a new t-shirt of his own that Dae-hyun had made for himself a few days ago. So Ji-wook wears that t-shirt and comes out and says to Yoo Jung, tell me how it looks. We both are wearing matching t-shirts. Yoo Jung says, this is not a matching t-shirt, it's a uniform. Now Ji-wook and Yoo Jung are very close to each other and are talking and laughing, which Dae-hyun doesn't like. And when Ji-wook sees Yeonju and Dae-hyun feeling awkward with each other, he asks Yoo Jung, what happened to them? Yoo Jung says, they broke up. But I am very happy about it because I got a chance to make Dae-hyun mine. Hearing this, Ji-wook doesn't like it at all. In the next scene, Dae-hyun is packing things when Ji-wook also comes to him and says, if I had known that you broke up with Yeonju, I would never have asked to shoot here, so that no one would have to feel uncomfortable today. Dae-hyun says, everything is fine now. I am not uncomfortable at all. Ji-wook says, what nonsense. It seems to me that you are using Yoo Jung to forget Yeonju, and I am uncomfortable with that. You are very close to Yoo Jung. You are provoking Yeonju by acting like this. I didn't expect this from you. Dae-hyun says, I think you have some misunderstanding. Why are you saying all this to me? Ji-wook says, because I like Yoo Jung. Hearing this, Dae-hyun is shocked. Just then, Yoo Jung also comes there and asks, what are you two talking about? Now a war starts between them over Yoo Jung. Now, before starting the shoot, Ji-wook's makeup is done. Seeing this, Dae-hyun says, what is the need to do all this? It's not like he will change by doing this. Yoo Jung says, he is a celebrity, right? That's why he is putting on makeup to look good. By the way, you are also very handsome. Hearing this, Dae-hyun also feels very good. And then Dae-hyun goes to the store's restroom and starts putting on makeup to look better than Ji-wook. Now as Dae-hyun comes out, he is nervous in front of the camera at first. And on top of that, Ji-wook starts making fun of him directly, which Dae-hyun doesn't like at all. Seeing Dae-hyun sad, Yoo Jung gets very angry at Ji-wook. Just then, Ji-wook's fans come there, so Ji-wook goes out to get a selfie clicked with them. And then Yoo Jung, seeing Dae-hyun nervous, gives him herbal calming pills, which makes Dae-hyun feel a little better. Just then, Yoo Jung notices that Dae-hyun is wearing makeup. Seeing this, Yoo Jung asks, you are wearing makeup, right? For whom did you put it on? Dae-hyun says, it's nothing like that. Saying this, he goes to the restroom. Yoo Jung says, he is so cute, and then starts blushing. Now, as soon as Ji-wook comes inside after getting the photo taken, Yoo Jung angrily says to him, what is your problem? If you are here because of work, then just do your work. Why did you make fun of Dae-hyun? Have you lost your mind? Ji-wook says, why are you angry? I was just joking. Yoo Jung says, I think you are jealous of Dae-hyun because he looks better than you. Hearing this, Ji-wook is shocked and says, you think I am uglier than Dae-hyun? Yoo Jung says, yes, absolutely. Just look at your face in the mirror once. You are nothing in front of Dae-hyun. Yoo Jung praises Dae-hyun a lot more, which Dae-hyun overhears and feels very good about. But just then, Yoo Jung says, Dae-hyun will soon be 30 years old. Have you ever seen the wrinkles on his forehead, which he hides with his hair? He has grown old, so at least be considerate of his age. That's why from now on treat him well, understand? Hearing these words of Yoo Jung, Dae-hyun gets very angry at her. Now, because of Yoo Jung's words, Dae-hyun changes his hairstyle to show Yoo Jung that he doesn't have wrinkles on his forehead. Now during the shooting, a fight breaks out. A person starts getting angry at Dae-hyun, even though it's not his fault. So Yoo Jung comes and starts getting angry at that person, and that person gets scared and runs away. Dae-hyun says to Yoo Jung, you did a very good job. After some time, just then, Yeonju also comes there with the same employee and starts apologizing to Dae-hyun. and asks the employee to apologize too. Dae-hyun says, "It's okay," and starts apologizing himself. Yoo-jung stops him and says, "Be careful that this doesn't happen again. I am saying this as an employee." Saying this, Yoo-jung takes Dae-hyun to the restroom and starts explaining to him, saying, "You should have just accepted the apology. What was the need to say all that? Don't be so nice. From today onwards, never do this again, understand? You know what a good fighter I am. If anyone bothers you, I will beat them up." Dae-hyun says, "Now I am convinced that you are very trustworthy." Yoo-jung says, "I know that. From now on, you will call me your guardian angel and always stay by my side." So Dae-hyun stands with Yoo-jung, and Yoo-jung holds his hand. Dae-hyun says, "What are you doing? Stay away from me." Yoo-jung says, "You have to stick to me because I am your guardian angel." Hearing this, Dae-hyun starts laughing and says, Okay, I will keep an eye on you." The next day, the shooting is over. Yoo-jung and Ji-wook are talking and laughing a lot, which Dae-hyun doesn't like at all. He is getting very jealous. Just then, Yoo-jung comes to Dae-hyun and says, "I need a half day off because I have to go somewhere with Ji-wook." Dae-hyun starts getting angry at her because he doesn't want to let Ji-wook and Yoo-jung go together. But just then, Yoo-jung says, "I am going to see Sol Bin's show." Hearing this, Dae-hyun gives her permission. As soon as Ji-wook is about to leave with Yoo-jung, the manager comes and takes him with him for a movie shoot, because of which Ji-wook also has to go. So Dae-hyun is very happy. In the next scene, Sol Bin's show starts, and she falls while dancing, but just then she quickly gets up and starts dancing again. Sol Bin handles her mistake very well, which everyone likes, and Sol Bin starts getting praised all over social media. Now, because of Ji-wook's promotion video, Dae-hyun's store starts doing very well. In the next scene, Dae-hyun finds out that Yoo-jung wants to prepare for the GED. So he makes a desk for Yoo-jung and puts all the necessary things on it. Seeing all this, Yoo-jung is surprised. Dae-hyun says, "I will support you. You said that you will start studying one day, so start from today." Seeing all this, Yoo-jung is very happy and hugs Dae-hyun. Dae-hyun pushes Yoo-jung away, which makes Yoo-jung upset. So Dae-hyun hugs her again and says, "Actually, I wanted to do this first," which makes Yoo-jung very happy. In the next scene, Yoo-jung is not able to find some answers, so she starts waiting for Dae-hyun. As soon as Dae-hyun starts coming towards the store, Yoo-jung is very happy to see him, and Dae-hyun is also happy. But just then, Yeonju comes on the way and says to Dae-hyun, "Why didn't you tell me all this before?" and then hugs him and says, "Please, forgive me." Yoo-jung also gets sad seeing this, but Dae-hyun pushes Yeonju away from him and rejects her and goes back to the store. Then Yeonju tells her company's boss about Dae-hyun, and the boss offers Dae-hyun a higher position job. At Yoo-jung's insistence, Dae-hyun accepts the job. In the next scene, Dae-hyun takes Yoo-jung on a date and confesses his love to her, saying, "Will you be my girlfriend?" Hearing this, Yoo-jung is very happy, but she asks for some time to answer because she wants to become something. Dae-hyun also gives her time, and they both happily come home. Now, days pass, and Yoo-jung and Dae-hyun become very close to each other. In the next scene, Dae-hyun's mom talks to Yoo-jung about some things, saying, "I don't want my son to remain poor," and she says many other things. Hearing this, Yoo-jung feels that maybe she is ruining Dae-hyun's life, and she leaves the house. When Dae-hyun goes to her room in the morning, he reads a letter there and starts looking for Yoo-jung, but he can't find her, which makes Dae-hyun worried. Now Dae-hyun also quits his job and starts working at the store. And Yeonju also understands that now Dae-hyun is not going to accept her, so she goes to the USA and Yoo-jung also starts working in a village. Just then, Dal-shik also comes to that village for a trip, and he sees Yoo-jung and tells Dae-hyun about it. So Dae-hyun comes to Yoo-jung without wasting any time. Yoo-jung is surprised to see him, and then they both sit and start talking. Dae-hyun says, "Take as much time as you need. I won't bother you now." Saying all this, he leaves. Yoo-jung starts missing Dae-hyun and doesn't feel good about it, so she comes back. She meets Dae-hyun's mom and hugs her while crying. Then Dae-hyun's mom tells Yoo-jung about Dae-hyun quitting his company job. Hearing this, Yoo-jung goes to the store. Dae-hyun is surprised to see her. Yoo-jung confesses her love and says, "I am ready to be your girlfriend." Hearing this, Dae-hyun is very happy, and they both quickly hug each other and also kiss. This is where the drama has its happy ending.